Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I'm honestly so excited to guide you through something that's going to completely change how you work every single day. Today, we're mastering your hospital's new electronic medical record, or EMR system. Look, if you've been feeling totally bogged down by towering stacks of paper files, trying to read messy handwriting, or making endless phone calls between departments, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to walk step by step through exactly how to transition from that clunky paper-based workflow to a super streamlined digital interface right there on your hospital computer.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our agenda for today so you know exactly what to expect. First, a quick welcome to the EMR. Then we'll cover registering new patients, managing the outpatient department, handling hospital beds, and finally, inpatient care and radiology.
All right, Section 1. Welcome to the EMR Connecting Clicks to Care.
So why are we doing this? Well, this Bahmni-based software is essentially going to be the hero that solves our daily administrative headaches. It's built specifically for healthcare pros like you. The interface is clean, functional, and really intuitive. The crucial point here is that this system instantly connects your data to the rest of the hospital. Seriously, imagine never having to track down a missing paper file again. By just typing information directly into your computer, you're creating real-time communication between wards. It absolutely slashes your daily reporting workload and, quite frankly, upgrades the entire facility to international healthcare standards. Ultimately, it gives you back precious time you can actually spend caring for patients instead of doing paperwork.
Moving on to Section 2, Registering New Patients. The journey begins.
Every patient's journey starts right at the front desk, so let's walk through how we bring a new arrival into the digital fold. Picture this: a new patient named John arrives. You're at your computer. You log in and you'll see a really clean home screen. To get started, you just open up the registration module and click the Create New button. The system's going to prompt you to type in John's core details, name, age, gender, the basics. Once you hit Save, magic happens. The system instantly generates a unique digital medical record number, or MRN. Just by completing those few simple steps, you've created a digital footprint that doctors and nurses can securely access anywhere in the facility, instantly.
Section 3. The Outpatient Department. Clinical Workflows. If you're working in the outpatient department, your computer monitor is basically your new command center. Let's transform that messy clipboard into a sleek digital dashboard. First, you'll click the clinical icon. That brings up your active waiting list of patients for your specific area, and they're already neatly arranged by arrival time. Keep this quick 1-2 punch in mind. You just select your patient from that list and then click Consultation to open their record and start logging their clinical story.
Once you do that, you're looking at the patient dashboard. It's this incredible bird's-eye view of your patient's entire medical history. To actually jump in and start the exam, there's a bright green Consultation button right up at the top right. Clicking that is your gateway. It takes you directly into today's visit, so you can add new notes, but without ever losing sight of their past history.
Capturing their history is super straightforward. You've got simple tabs right there on your screen for things like observations, diagnoses, and orders. Under the Vitals tab, you just input the blood pressure, heart rate, all of that. And here is a really fantastic feature. Any abnormal vitals will actually highlight in red. It acts like a true digital safety net to immediately grab your attention. After you type in your notes, just make sure to hit that green Save button to secure your progress.
Now, before sending the patient off to the ward or discharging them, you'll want to check the patient summary. This screen is brilliant because it gives you absolute confidence that all your prescriptions, diagnoses, and lab orders are recorded perfectly. It's one unified view. That means the next care team can pull it up on their computer and read everything clearly. No deciphering messy handwriting required.
Next up, Section 4. Managing Hospital Beds. The Liaison Office.
This is where the flow of the entire hospital is controlled. For our liaison officers, you'll be using the Bed Management module. You open it up, select a specific ward, and boom, you have a live digital map of the facility's availability. For years, we've relied on chaotic whiteboards and a really frustrating phone tag system to figure out who is going where. This completely replaces all of that.
It's incredibly visual. When you pull up the ward view, you get a high-level overview. You can just scan the tabs, and if you click Admitted, you immediately see exactly who is in which bed in your ward. Everything is color-coded to make it foolproof. A green bed means it's occupied, while a white bed means it's empty, clean, and totally available for incoming patients.
Once you actually select a specific patient or bed, the interface gives you these big, bold options. You can admit, transfer, or discharge. That means admitting our patient from the outpatient department takes just a single, confident click on your mouse. The patient is moved digitally, instantly.
Let's wrap things up with Section 5, Inpatient Care and Radiology, the final steps.
Now that our patient is safely in a bed, the inpatient and radiology teams take over seamlessly. Inside the inpatient module, nurses and ward doctors get this highly organized list. It tracks admitted patients, who's planned for discharge, and any active disposition plans. Basically, it ensures that the plan of care is universally understood by every single staff member logging in for that shift.
And what about diagnostics? Think about X-rays. Instead of a technician physically walking films across the hospital courtyard, the process is now 100% instantaneous. A technician sits at their computer, clicks on the ordered radiology investigation, and just hits upload to attach the digital scan. They type their interpretation right into the radiology notes box, hit save, and they're done. The best part? The primary doctor can now see those results instantly on their own computer, even if they're in a completely different wing of the hospital.
The official manual actually has a quote that sums this up perfectly. "Welcome to the future of medical information management." And honestly, it really is. Embracing this system isn't just about learning where to click on a screen. It's about bringing our entire healthcare facility into a faster, safer, and much more reliable future. It gives you the best tools available so you can do what you do best, which is caring for people.
So, I want to leave you with a question. As you sit down at your computer and log in for your very first shift on the new system, think about all the lost files, the redundant paperwork, and the physical running around you won't have to do anymore. How much time will the EMR save your department today? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope you feel confident, empowered, and totally ready to jump into your new digital workspace.